Okay, here's a good question for you guys. A
Mm-hmm.
100 is a very far fetched number. But what is a
Mm,
body count? What is a body count that's too high for you? 15, 20, 30, what?
It gets to the danger zone after 10.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the danger zone after 10. So if the chick got 20, you're gonna be like, you're a whore. Don't see me anymore.
No, I'm not saying all that, you know,
Okay, so it's
but
got to be 25. You're gonna
but
be like, get it off.
you have to think about. I said you got to think about the whole picture. She could be with 20 shitty motherfuckers and those are 20 motherfuckers that scarred her on a mental and spiritual level. So do I really want to deal with that?
You do understand that if
Do I
that is
do I do I want do I want to be the Dr. Phil and have to deal with all these issues and traumas that she went through? Hell, you don't know what to hell. The dude could knocked her ass out in the shower and left there. Now I gotta deal with that trauma.
uh,
You know,
I mean,
uh,
in the same token, as long as you're not a piece of shit and you're like the golden one, that chick will do anything to keep you.
there's a possibility, yeah. There's a
So isn't that kind
possibility.
of a good thing?
I
Think
mean,
about it. Think about
huh?
it. They think about it. In the grocery store, they discount damaged fruit, so you can take that shit home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same scenario. They make it somewhat appealing to you to fucking take it home. So if it's so if you're saying the chick is that fucked up and scarred, if you're actually a good dude to her, she's gonna do everything in her power to make sure that your ass stays there.
no, that's not always true.
It's not always true that she's gonna be a fucking psycho lunatic either.
But what I want,
I said there's a
hold on,
possibility.
hold
Oh,
on.
go ahead.
Let me say
Oh,
this
go
too,
ahead,
because
D.
I mean, because like I already told you the scenario where again, I've said it before. I've seen girls date the date the bad boy, get tired of the bullshit that she goes through, give it a good guy, boy the good guy, goes back to the bad boy, and by the time she wants to get with the good guy, she has all this stuff and all this baggage behind her. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's not true. Like you're not talking about the good guy. You're talking about the nerdy dude. Because no matter what, if the dude is cool and he's just not a piece of shit, she's gonna understand the value. Now that doesn't mean that sometimes she doesn't need to get put in her place. Okay, so
Good
yeah,
night.
you got to be able to put your foot
Sorry
down.
about
Sometimes
I,
they get those chicks get bored of those good nerdy dudes because they don't know how to do that and they let them walk all over them.
No, but yeah, but I mean, even with some of the good guys I know, and yeah, maybe that could be true. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, some dudes are still a good guy, and still she'll get bored of them. So that that that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I've seen it multiple times, man. I've seen it multiple times where, like you said, yes, it happens to another dude, but I've also seen it happen to good guys too. Dude's good dude goes around, and yeah, that may be the issue that he doesn't put his foot down for shit, you know.
Exactly.
So yeah, I could say that still that may be a problem, but still, it's still one of those
And
things.
and that's the problem. I used to have a conversation when I was younger, and I used to fucking argue with chicks and say, you know what, chicks need a dude that's a dick, and they're like, that's not true. I'm like, no, that is true
Hmm.
because a woman needs a guy who every once in a while will be like, you need to shut the fuck up. And they were all like, yeah, I mean, yeah, they don't need it. Yeah, good guys are cool, but if you're a nerdy guy, they're gonna walk all over you till it's not fun anymore.
Well, even the good guy she'll still avoid. I mean, she'll still give it up for the bad boy Hello?
Hello?
Did we lose James?
No, you didn't lose me.
Oh, okay.
James?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Motherfuckers gonna call me and shit. No, but yeah, what were you saying?
No, basically what I was saying, like, and like I said, I've seen it firsthand that yeah, I even see the good, not the dirty guys, like the good dude, the good guys. But again, I will give you the credit that maybe he didn't put his foot down, which is fair enough. But at the end of the day, you still went away from the dude that's going to treat you right, back to the dude that's going to treat you like shit, and that's a choice on you.
Because that's just it. It's yes, he may treat you right, but he doesn't treat you how you need to be treated. Like that chick needs to know. Because it's like this. If that dude is a nerd all the time and he's not gonna put his foot down at all, the that even though he treats her right, all she's gonna see is this nigga has no backbone. He has no spine. So what happens when some dude starts harassing her? She can't trust in this dude to have her back for shit.
Yeah.
With chicks, when I always talk to chicks, they say with me, they're like, I feel safe because no matter what, I know you got me.
Yeah.
If I mouth off to somebody in the club, you gonna be right there trying to what's cracking, homie? Let's do it. If we sleeping in the room and I hear a noise, you gonna be like, Nick, get the strap. All right, let's figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Nerdy guys don't fucking give chicks that confidence. They don't want to fuck with a dude like that. I had a homeboy who was a good dude, really nice guy, and he got shit on a lot. And when we were having those conversations, I asked the chicks, I'm like, man, my homie's a good dude. They were like, no, your homeboy is a fucking square. And I was like, what does that got to do with anything? They was like, look, I'll kick it with that dude and I'll hang with him. We'll be together. I'll pimp him for all his money, but there ain't no way I'm fucking with that dude long term. That dude's a nerd. She's like, I need somebody who's going to that I know will have my back in any situation that comes up.
Yeah.
So if you can't give a woman that security, I don't give a shit how nice you are. So what? You gonna be giving the robbers milk and cookies while they chick?
Yeah. But I mean, again, it still goes to my point of, again, you can get with a good guy. I mean, again, that good guy could or is that guy who's going to sit down and have your back, but because you're not wanting to see him find out and go bad because, like you say, he is a square or whatever. I mean, again, that's still on you as a woman.
It's not on you. That's okay. It's like this. Think about it. If the chick is trying to figure out something, let's say she's acting like a brat, and you can't correct the situation. What happens when there's a really that's her test. She doesn't want to get into the situation and see if you'll snap in the Chuck Norris and defend her. She's gonna put little tests in there to figure it out before we even get there.
Yeah, and I get that. Again, I'm not really. Well, I mean,
like a fire drill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like a fire drill. It's a test of the emergency broadcast system, but this is only a test. If you fail that shit, we can't go on with the actual emergency.
Yeah. But again, that's on women. So when they complain about not having a good guy while I'm treated so bad, like you said, that's on you. I mean, I can't really put that on the guy. Hell, I'll give you a great story that's just like that you'll probably agree with. This is back when I was in high school, man. It was freaking hilarious though. But this dude, he got into a fight with this one guy and got his ass beat in front of his girl. I bullshit you not. A week later, no, it had to be like a week or two later, that girl wound up with the dude who kicked her ex-boyfriend's ass. And which, the funny thing is that I love karma because after that, he basically, she left him because he cheated, which is like, hey, it is what it is.
Exactly.
And yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's on women. So that's what I'm saying. You complain about all this shit and stuff. Again, it goes back to what I say. Women make the rules, men play the game. We adjust to what women want at the end of the day. I'm not saying men don't have to stand up, put their foot down, but we adjust to what women want. If the Disney shit, that's why I said Disney fucking lies. It's terrible. Don't ever get your love anything from Disney. They are a fucking bunch of liars. You know?
Cartoons, right? Those
My
aren't real.
point. My point.
Why would you be taking any advice from a dwarf?
Point being though, because we're getting away from a little bit from the subject. At the end of the fucking day, you're right. You know, being a nice guy, whatever. Nah, you gotta be an asshole. You gotta have some to yourself. You gotta have some toughness. You gotta be able to put your foot down. I say one of the problems that's going on today with men is that men don't know how to put their fucking foot down. And it's fucking annoying. Like this is one of the biggest problem with men today in the dating world today is that, and why you have all these simps running around and shit, because men do not have any respect for themselves and they're not able to put their fucking foot down.
Yep.
The only thing I said about the nice guy that women don't understand is I hate saying nice guy, good dude, where a man who handles his business.
No. It could be the nice guy because like.
I just hate saying that word. I say it's wrong term. I just hate using it. But
you see, my only issue with what you're saying man, my only issue again, the only reason why I know this is a petty point to argue, but only reason why I'm arguing this point because you're like a man takes care of business. A nice guy doesn't always take care of his business, so it's like I can't really say that. A man takes care of his business. That's what I like to say. But anyways, fuck that. Go to your point because I can argue this all night. I don't want to argue about this because it's getting away from the
well, the nice guy, whatever. Started about fever popping fireworks. I don't know where that came from. Oh, shit. I hope it's not interfering too much. This happens in my neighborhood all the time, you guys. So sorry about that. Mm-hmm. But the only thing that women don't understand about those type of dudes is they're also smart too. So a lot of times they do things where they don't put themselves in that situation to be fighting and all that other stuff. They move carefully, so they don't have to confront people, so no one gets hurt, and they can live in peace. And I
don't know about that.
I know a lot of quote unquote nice guys. They ain't trying to fight and do all this other stuff.
No, I agree, but what I don't agree is that you're saying they move a specific way to keep them out of situation. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. To me, it's just more of like they just stay out of the situation.
Yeah. Let me not say it like that.
Yeah, because I don't think there's no plan. Like I'm not trying to get into no fight because I'm not willing to deal with the bullshit. But like you said, the bullshit comes. I'm like that's But I want to say that. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. So they do a lot of things to keep yourself away from all the nonsense. And I get it. What Jay's trying to say, they need they want to know that they can be protected at all costs. But I wonder if there's different ways to prove that. How to fight and do all this other stuff, things that he don't want to do.
Yeah, that's called the exception.
But it's not even about the fighting. If you can't stand up to her and put your fucking foot down, how you gonna stand up to some fucking 300-pound, 6'8" gangster?
True.
And it fucking sucks when you have to.
Exactly.
You don't have a choice. You want to keep your girl? Hey.
Yeah, really. Especially if you got some hot ass chick. Oh, there's always gonna be dudes trying to test you with her. So if you can't sit there and stand up to her, the fuck you gonna stand up to these? And she knows that. So no, you don't have to fight nobody. It's just show her that you got enough balls to stand up to her.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'll say it like this, man. If you deal
True.
with if you deal with any girl, 'cause I dealt with a girl like that. If you deal with any fucking girl that's trying to get you into fights, man, don't fuck with a bitch like that.
Yeah. I'm
Nah,
not
Yeah.
saying somebody that's gonna start some shit, but
Yeah.
every woman needs you to be their security.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, yeah, exactly. He's totally right.